Hey guys, welcome to another video. So we've seen that the new Model Y, the Model Y Refresh, it was previously known as Juniper, is hitting the market. It's already arrived in China. This has been found in one of the showrooms in Shanghai. So this actually arrived last night. So it gives us a chance to take a closer look at the updates. So I'm going to take you through the updates to this in 5 minutes, just a quick run through. So let's start at the front. So at the front of the car, we can definitely see it takes more inspiration from the Cybertruck and the Cybercab. It's more in line with this kind of new generation of design language. I think the Model Y was getting to look a bit dated, even though it was still selling a lot. The kind of design with the kind of rounded lights was perhaps a few years old at this point. So this kind of like long light bar that goes across the front and these kind of sharper edges, I think definitely is more attractive for 2025. It's definitely in with the times. And I feel like they may have borrowed some influences from Chinese EV design language here. This is something we see a lot now, this kind of full length light bar. This is actually the daytime running light at the top. And then beneath this, we have the light clusters. I think it looks definitely more modern, definitely better than the previous Model Y. So let's move around the side. So this is another update, which is the wing mirrors. So we can see there is a ridge here, which has a aerodynamic purpose, not just for the look. So this actually helps to kind of break up the airflow and improve the drag coefficient. So we'll see how much it improves a little bit later. So I think the biggest update is probably this rear end. So this is actually a launch edition here, we can see with this badge. And this actually uses a reflective surface. This actually is not completely smooth. It has lots and lots of little dots in there. So we have the Tesla logo here, and actually the light comes down and reflects off it, which I think is actually a very, very fresh look. The only issue I have is what happens when this starts to get dirty or dusty. Will this still be as reflective as it is now? Will that cause some issues later? For the trunk, still massive, still big, still one of the leading trunk sizes in the class. We've got lots of space underneath. This is more or less the same as before. We don't need to have a close look at that. It's actually 20 liters smaller than the previous Model Y. Still loads of space though. I don't think that's a big issue. It was always a big boot, a big trunk. So not a big problem there. So what do you think of the Tesla Model Y's new design? Make sure you let us know in the comments below. So if you open the door, you can actually see the launch edition badge on the floor there. So that's a welcome light with the launch edition lighting signature. And inside we have some perhaps minor differences. I wouldn't say there's very major differences inside the cab here. So the big one is the steering wheel. So this steering wheel has been updated. It looks nice, it feels quality. It's a almost completely round steering wheel. We do still have the indicator stalks. So even though in the new Model 3 Refresh, they removed the indicator stalk, here we still have it. I think Tesla tried to explain this away, but ultimately I think people want this stalk. We have a light strip. If you see, there's a light strip that goes all the way around the outside of the interior. Of course, this can be changed for whatever color we want, whatever color we're feeling. If we're feeling blue, keep it blue. If we're feeling passionate, maybe change it to a red. You know, this can be customized to whatever color we like. We also have a slightly improved sunroof. So this sunroof has been improved so it keeps more UV rays out. It should keep you cooler in the summer months. The doors are actually had a fairly big overhaul. So these door pockets are completely lined now with carpet, so nothing will rattle around in there. And this light strip actually continues onto the door, and the doors generally just feel a lot better. Tesla say that this version has been improved quite significantly in terms of NVH, so just some minor differences, and things like Wi-Fi and kind of like microphone qualities, these kind of like very small. I'm not going to mention them all, but there have been a lot of kind of small differences that may make a big difference overall. Okay, let's take a look in the back. So in the back, and for someone like myself, will appreciate these improvements. So this seat cushion has been extended by 30 millimeters. So if you're a taller person, it makes it much more comfortable. So it's very spacious in here. Headroom is great. Legroom is great. You know, this could even serve as a limousine. I guess it will be used in a lot of Ubers and a lot of taxi companies. Here we have the updated center console, which has a screen now, so you can watch your Netflix or your YouTube or whatever. Same as the Model 3 refresh, we also have 2 USB-C ports here as well. So it's kind of great for putting your kids in the back. They can charge their iPads, they can watch something on the television. The Tesla Model Y, this new refresh, has to be able to compete with the likes of the C-Line 7, which we will have a review of, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. But in the back here, still very comfortable. Oh, sorry, one more thing, which is that the seats here are electronically adjustable. So you can, obviously if you're in the back and you want to load stuff in, you can fold them down flat. But if you're just sitting here and you want to get a bit more comfortable, you can adjust the angle. Although that is the maximum. So it's not going to, you're not going to be lying down in the back here, but if you want to get a bit more space, you can do it. So not a lot of massive changes, but I think the combination of all these small changes might make the difference for buyers. You know, the Tesla Model Y was one of the best-selling vehicles, not just EVs, but best-selling vehicles in the world in the last few years. Can these updates help to keep it at the top spot? So we mentioned a lot about these changes to the exterior. They actually improve the aerodynamics. It can improve the range by 5%. So this actually could make the difference. In addition, it can actually improve the 0 to 100 km/h acceleration time by up to 1 second. So these kind of things, while it might look better, it actually serves a practical purpose as well. What do you think of the new Model Y refresh? Make sure you let us know in the comments. And would you buy one? Make sure you let us know what you think. Thanks for watching. See you next time.